identify areas for sand clearing. Probably should be identified areas for sand clearing.
This one. A memo bearing a date, the date 1st December 2020. It emanated from the Manager Services Department, UFS, Director of Services, and it is addressed to the Chief Executive Officer. And the subject is request for extra identified areas for sand clearing. It is signed by Dudu Jalo. The letter is admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/LKS/KMC/001.
As the Commission places. May I have that letter now, Mr. Do you have any other documents that you have been sent by the procurement?
Procurement. Any type of job I do, I have this type.
But before you do the job, do you have any documents from them?
Ako dandi be jatla doko la fo kany kay sifal soto ibulle ba. Anytime I do the job for them, they used to serve me this type of paper before I start my work. When I'm taken to the side and I show the side, then I start my work. Even in Banjul, I do it the same. Hadim Gay the same. In Brikama the same, because I'm a contractor. I do work all around.
You only work for the area councils?
No, I do the work with NRA. Different people, when they have this type of contract or job, they call me and assign me to do so.
Now, the area council should send you a request for quotation. They'll send you a document telling you what they want. A contract that you have to be given.
Area council eka le di la men kaita niko itolu ilafta men na kome inyanta men kele itoli. Yes, but if you don't register at the GPPA, you will not get it.
Yes.
I paid all at the GPPA and I pay income tax.
Yes, but you register a business without any technical know-how of the job, without any equipment. You had the registration, but you don't have a business because you don't have a staff, you don't have equipment, you don't have materials, you don't have any staff, you don't have any business up and running. You rely heavily on outsourcing the business.
Ako tonyale mo bayri ni ajuwe. Ako ika business o ika memfate ibe business o. Ako business tela, iman business o bayri ni ajuwe. A business o fango alondo tela, and work ola imam mol soto do kulal soto mi alango wolbe ite fango le koto. Ka fago na do kulal am nyindi. Ako sabanyango masingol tebulu fenfen tebulu mi alango wosi me yitande ko ite mu do kulal di ila company bi jele. Ako nyinde gat na ako ko company tebulu andung ite ya register le bare imam company soto.
Balinte o shifa shiade janno machine membulu be do ko la ni fonko ita meni bulu ya luas.
We have a lot of that type that you don't have a machinery. And you are issued with a contract and you go and hire. That's a lot. That's all I know.
Yes, but you disclose that. You disclose to the person that you are dealing with. You tell them that you don't have the machines. You are going to subcontract the contract.
Ako yes, ako ni woketa isa kenole ako bare anyanta nyame wole membe contract ko dile la. inyantale ka tiling ya sene nday ko to nyale mude nte kun kilingo la mude nte comme en fadam be menkala ninga do ko sutal bulu mbita mol la nyini la mi yalon ko be luwase la
okay ya wolone
they know that or they knew that this is why they are aware of that. This is why whenever they take me or I am giving a service or a contract, I go and hire people and I take my monies, pay to those people before the work is done.
Who is aware?
Ako jumanyo le akalamta. Ako iko jumanyo le yo kalamta le.
Service ya kalamta le.
Service aware. Procurement are aware.
Medical doko di mo la ya kalamta.
They are aware. Those who issued contracts to the people. They are aware.
Do you know Jaja Cham?
Ako kamen for Jaja Cham. Ako yo lone ba? Jaja Cham.
Member K.M.C.
The one at K.M.C. Ako ha wala.
Have you had interactions with him?
Ako fo ina ka diamule bang wala ko le ka du ina tema.
Sila ngamira kendo be njomo because mo ka doko ka dame men bije fo long.
I think now you are making me surprised because wherever you are working, you must know people there.
Does he know that you don't have these machines?
Like, for instance, I can see you, I don't know you, but I know your name. So many people here, I know their names. And I have never been here, I never work here. This is my first time hearing.
Jaya Cham was at one time.
Especially much more the people who gave me work or contract.
Yes, they gave you work. Was he aware that you will outsource this? You will give this contract to someone else?
Jaja Cham. For ya kalamtale ko na do hodi itala ifana be mol ni la mi alon ko ibeta la do ko la ka do hodi itol la yake.
Ego? Moto moy.
Ibela moyla.
He was a CEO.
Ako Jaja Cham ne keta CEO ti.
At some point.
What do la ne keta CEO ti wala mu nyato ko ti je. Ako.
The time that you were given contracts.
Ako wato men ka contract ko dila. Sala nyini ngaro menti wala ko fo Jaja Cham nyin kalamtale ko na do ko di itala ifana ka 50 $. Bang.
Did you disclose?
Ako yo fa ne bang.
Does he know
that
you are going to subcontract this?
As I said, whenever I'm issued a contract, I hire people, they work, and I pay for them.
You said
the procurement will give me the paper and describe the place for me. I go and visit the site, then I go ahead with the work.
You said those who give you the work, they know that you don't have these machines, that they know you will go and hire these machines.
Ako sa ila tamen fola wala men ka contract ko di itela wala ya kalamta ko ite do ko lal tebulu masingol tebulu.
Did you not say that?
Bani adi la ikatale ya ye bongol luwase e wala e basingol luwase. Ako iko ye wol kalamta le ba men ka do ko di la K.M.C. But I think I have repeated that here.
That's why I asked you.
As I said earlier on, whenever I am issued with a contract, I hire people, I hire the machinery, and I do the job.
Tell the witness not to hit the table again. Tell him to answer the question and never hit the table again.
Very well. Very sorry. I know, as you know, when everybody have a way of talking, so I'm very sorry for that.
No problem. You understand? Tell him you understand and we will proceed. Now I will proceed with my questions. I asked you about Jaya Cham because he was a CEO. If he knows about the fact that you will outsource this or you will hire machines and you don't have them, then perhaps maybe you will be absolved. If he does not know about it as a CEO, perhaps maybe you misrepresented the area council.
ako asikeno sa ite men fo itolie andi membe caring amanna kilingoti ye nenele
Was the administration aware that you don't have these equipments?
ako fo sa KMC nyato ngolo ya lonne banko ite masingol tebulu
Is it a yes or a no?
ako ha wala hani
janne ñu meni beje bi
those they are presently now
janne wol kana
before they come there they are coming
nga doko ke KMC bari machine man trambul
I work for KMC without having any machinery
Tell him to answer the question.
ako hani sa ayo moyle barala nyini ngaro mente ala
Is it a yes or a no?
ako fo ha wala hani
atem machine tembul atembul
I don't have machinery and I don't get it
Tell him that's not the question.
ako man nyini ngaro te hani sa
Is the administration aware that you do not have these machines?
ako KMC nyato ngolo fo ya kalam tale
Or
bang
the administration is not aware. Is it a yes or a no?
itima masingol soto mi nyanta do ko kela
machine tembul so do no keno jabiram
my answer should be that I don't have any machinery I don't get
When I asked you before the break,
ako jang danin be funtile non kam fanyon dinga e nyini kam
you said you did not disclose this to KMC.
ako ifamo e men fo jawolem ko e mawo fo KMC ko liede
When you came back after the break,
ako kabri mbotana break murunta
you said they were aware.
iko itoli ya kalamda
Which one is true?
ako sa nyin kalma flow jumale kende sahata jumale mtonya ti e tonya be min dole
nga mem fo biring
what I have said before
wala be mulu ni be ñini ka lafta nen nan
that is what I have but if you want to insult me you can go ahead
I mean, if it's insult to you, Mr. Suwareh,
ako jang nyini nendri ku de jang
maybe I'm speaking English
baye mon
language.
tonya fo mun ndoro
But let's proceed, Mr. Suwareh.
ako si continue nole
okay
No one insults you here.
ako jang mote nen nandu momelen
okay
In
Sorry, let me comment. Mr. Suwareh,
now
I believe that you understand why this commission is set up.
ako alata nyina ko ya fahamro ke wala ya soto le ka long munatinna ngin ka fo
And I believe that you were also following the proceedings of the commission.
anda sonta le fana alata le ko fefen ka fo jang ikabula no male ka moyle
And I believe that you have noted that nobody is insult in this commission.
andum fana ngalon ne ko yenin kalamta jele ko ndolla jang mo nene man mo nen jam
I just want to remind you
ako ko klinde alafta ke haklo bulandi wala
the commission is sitting as a high court.
ako ndolla jang ikanjete nyamen ha akamunta ko chiti bumbale de high court
And that being the case,
ako ko kama
whatever we ask you
ako fengo fe mela ko nyinin kala
and however we put the questions to you,
anu nyinin kala nyama
they are within the precincts of the law.
ako baaji la ko ndol buka sawlu wala de belwale kono
So you have been asked
ako san ke nyinin ka menna
to be absolutely respectful to the commission.
ako jang ikayama ro men so be men fole wolem ko isike moti mi yalon ko ye commission o bunya
Failing which,
ako ni man commission o bunya
we will take the appropriate action.
ako baaji la ndolu ha silole ben dolu bulude ni ngaw silo tilingi tela de amanyang de
Because we will not allow anybody
ako nte sonna ko momo o jang
to come before this commission
kanani kasi ndol nyatili ngola jang
and behave very rudely to the commission.
kaje ko ite daji ko mu daji ko mi yalon ko amang ke kulu daji ko kuluri ngoti
We give everybody maximum respect.
ako jang tol nga hadama ngol bele bunya
We ask you questions,
ako ni nga nyini ngaro menke
you know,
ako yalong
you answer.
ya jabi
You don't know,
ni malong
you say you don't know.
ya fo malong
What you cannot answer,
ako bar ni ko moye nyini kay man jabiri ke
you don't have the answers,
ndol man jabiro soto
you cannot answer them,
ako ma jabi no
is your evidence that we are taking.
ako amunta ko ite ko ke jey fengo fen fajan to ka wala tade
I believe I have made so much preaching,
ako an sande ngalong ako asabarta bagale de
so please answer the questions.
ako say wo ko kana flanje membe ja wala ko nga
Cancel
continue
the
nyini ka men na ya jabi ya nyama very well madam chair
Mr. Suwareh,
bela ko ite Mr. Suwareh
I have a voucher with the date is 27th of April,
ako voucher babulu mi ko April karo tilimuang ani warawla
2022.
wala mu 2022 seren ko ba
Now, the description of the voucher
ako voucher de membe safari ngabala wala ko
is that it was a payment for 23 days hiring of scaffolding and a 4 days wall cutting and filing.
ako tilimuang anin saba mi alon ka contract wala pour ka mol haya anin fenne masingol mi alon ko menka manajolu kuntu ani
You have scaffolders?
ako fo all be bulle ba
nga compaton ka luwas le assembly
I used to hire a compact
amon trante fambul
but that is not mine.
Now, the other issue
Ako kudo biye
is 2022,
ako serunko hansa
4th April,
April karotili nani
the voucher with the PV number 220590,
ako voucher le wala men la nomba fu jan san san ten
you were paid for cost of painting materials, labor cost of painting and cleaning and clearing of the K.M.C town hall.
ako yete joko dola ataldo menti wala mu penturolu ani fitaro ani masingo mi anan ko anyantale ka ila holo fita
Do you sell paints?
ako fo ka penturolu fana wafile ba
kamol le fananda men ka pentro
no I used to hire people who used to make paint
You have issued an invoice
ako ifana ye invoice o safe
on the 17th of May 2022
me karo tili tang ani worola 2022
where you outlined
ako je yeme tan je walam ko
the following items:
walam bagasol me alan ko ye to foje
tina liters,
ako tina liters
oil paint 3.6 liters,
and oil paint
3.6 liters,
3.6 liters
labor for the painting,
anin do hulal la jo walam paint hulal la joro
and cleaning and clearing.
anin fanan ka je fita anin ka je sedandi
You are paid $14,350.
je nate jo wili tang anin nani $14,350
And $50.
wili tanni nani keme saba dala si talulu ye jo wala je
Who did you subcontract?
ako jumale ye jumale tanu do ko la ite
fege lamin drame
one lamin drame
Do you have an agreement with him?
pour nga je fita nga je pentro dara pentro la kamana nga fengol tangi
he gave me the contract to say let me paint there clear and clean there so I went and hired people who are who supposed to do that. I have the document here with me
Can I please see the document?
ako fa si o kayto je no leba ako nyin kayto alafta je la
ni kay dol nata ni dol ma
and I have some papers here with me
tamam karam ñambe fon fengela kay chifa la soto ajibe ba tamam karam fo na man taja ya jibe bu gon tamam karam
yes I can give you the papers or the documents you check because I am illiterate I am not literate but I am illiterate so I'll give you the papers
Yes, you can provide, tell him, he can provide all the documents that he needs us to see, then we will look at it.
ako sani wala na wotumo ayi ni ka fokay dol table ba ako dim fem fem be bulu men kata kayto te lafta be yitande la ako abe fudin na nyola saje ya di la to ba jube la fem fem be bulu men kata kayto te lafta men dundi la jam
Oh, what we can do, Mr. Suwareh, Honorable Chairperson, is for the witness to see the registrar and have a cover note, to have someone that will help him interpret the conversations between him and the registrar, so that we can have it documented, the documents that he intends to show by way of evidence. But he would not understand
Yes.
when we admit the document.
So tell him
Very well.
that the documents that he is
Suwareh.
presenting to us,
ila moy ni sani ako
the documents he is presenting to us.
ako men nyanta sani wala kaytol mi yalla ko lafta ka itandi la
ha na jib
So just wait. We will, when we finish with you now,
ako nim parete bala sani ten
we will tell you to see the registrar.
ako mbe amar la pour ini registra ñom
Like your business registration, we will copy it and give you back your original.
ako ni la business or fenkol lembe ol copy la nga kayt kendol original
So what we need to have, we will look at it all and we will note it.
ako sani ba be jube la registra ba be jube la no awa safela alafta menu gela
So you will get somebody to write a cover note that this is what you give to the commission.
ako ba jela fem fem yalla ko ya dundi jam mo ba safela kaytan la ko nyin kayt nangam yo dundi commission to ya moy
And then you will sign it.
ako ba sign la ya moy
Yes.
ako
So
ya be la
take
mi
take the documents.
ni parata ya moy very well
Mr. Suwareh, in 2022 August,
Suwareh
2022 August.
You just take all, you will photocopy and give him back his
No,
original.
muna ko ra kay tol.
Ako
This is compass. Those are his compass. Mr. Gay, yes, you can give him to hold on to it and he would see the registrar to take inventory of the documents.
ako
he's
nyin
given.
kay tolu imuta jang ni parata kamera binale a be safe ka je kay kili kili nga be safe la yamoy.
Now, Mr. Suwareh, in 2022 August,
Ako Oscaro serun ko ba 2022
August 19th, you were paid an amount of $40,000
ako August ni tang anin kononto yete jo $42,000
for the cost of what it is for a new generator. Do you recall this?
ako wala mu jioti ka men for water pipe and mi alan ko pour generator le ako hakko be kan ne ba
Okay.
yes
Do you sell water pipes?
ako water pipe sol fana ko wol fana wafile
Antara nga sanga dila ko kera
No.
je bondula.
dia mo ngemoy
Do you sell water pipes?
ako foy ka water pipe wol wafile ba
Ani tara sanga
Ni
dila.
dia mo ni fem ko.
Tara sanga dila.
no I bought it and I gave it to them
Now, do you subcontract the hiring of bulldozers as well?
ako bulldozer sol la loi sol fana ikaw fana loi se mol le bulu
Hankay buldu sanka luasi tari kila bulu.
yes I used to hire those bulldozers from Tarik
Tariq.
Tarik
Na ko ni me ka fa tari ki. Nunga be bijilo le bara saya sa unda jaban.
Tarik he was residing at Bujilo formerly but now he moved to Jabang
Do you have records of how much you will hire a bulldozer for from Tariq and the period for the price?
ako san fo asafe alka akaito be bulle bang alka safe da men bulldozer nying ikajo jelle la anda nyanta tale bulu wati jelle la
Do you?
O bending tari le tema. O bending tari le tema.
that is between myself and Tarik
No, it is not.
ako hanede
The money paid to you is from the public coffers.
ako ko do mi alan ko ye jo men na wo mu mol la ko doleti
And so in the absence of due process,
andu ning al ima samba wala ma tamani ni silola men nyanta
we will be inquiring into every $1 that is spent.
ako e baje la ko hadi bututo te tulaje fengo femmen dunta mol be nyine kala ya senende
So how much are you charged for this hiring of bulldozers?
ako san alafta ya fa ni bulldozer ni ke lo asabula ke cha jelle la ate Tarik
Nka ta membulo kan chak jelle la bang fo nka KMC chak jelle.
I want it to be clear. Is it that how much the owner of the bulldozers charged me, or how much did I charge to the KMC?
We know how much KMC pays you for the hiring of the bulldozers.
Akon KMC ikete jo men na puruka luaso ka bulldozer luasa ko ngawo kalamtale.
But how much do you pay?
Ako bar sa ni ngaro menti wala ite ni ba jola ka jalle jo
How much do you pay Tariq?
Tarik ni ba jola ka jalle jo
Bulldozer
a bulldozer.
fulale beje.
They have two. There are two.
Newo be men.
The one with the cane.
Min singoni newom.
The one with the cane
Obuka borno manoka.
that cannot run on the tire, main road.
E ko moto lo jow men ka samba.
You hire a vehicle to carry it.
Na doko ke na banta
After the walk,
e moto yo ita kam.
you hire again the vehicle or the truck to go and bring
Yo
it back.
do be yo moto singol bo
But
ko
the
borno.
other one have a wheel tire, it have a tire like normal tires.
But jamato ndeka menta ni atam be dom bi side tala.
But many a times the one I used to hire at when I'm working at the dump site,
Men singoni newom.
the one with the cane,
Nga moto ta jindi dato.
I take a vehicle and drop it at the entrance.
nin do ko banda ina kama sam
After the work, the vehicle come back and take it back.
Now, how much?
Sorry, how much is the
Ako
cost?
mu jelleti.
tarik ka kente men
The price of that tariff charge me for.
dota sa kanye 65
Sometimes
70 nga dan
65, 70 if I appeal to him
Per day.
per day.
ataka kente wol
For me, he do it for me personally.
And
Yes,
how much?
we understand that you are doing business. So if you have to contract KMC, you must add your profit.
Ako nga alon nak
It's between 60 and 65 per day. That is what Tariq gives you as cost.
he said 65 to 70.
Yeah, 65 to 70.
Very well.
moto jota ko no de
That is excluding the vehicle's payment,
That is the transportation.
the transportation. Excluding.
How much is the transportation?
Ako sa kapaso ke jellem
paso ka fola $10,000
$10,000 is.
That is minimum $10,000.
Ako ado ari ngomu $10,000. Ado mani ngowala wilitang.
That is not it.
Okay.
Continue, Council.
Ako isikot nga kalam tale.
Yes. So how much? Do you have receipts for this
Ako fo ika risito soto ni ba?
muno ngode
Risito.
from Tariq?
Ni ko do dia la ka risito dira.
ndeni tarik tem
Myself and Tariq,
tele ko risko tabu
there is no receipt. I don't receive any receipt from him.
Now, another issue I want to you to shed light on
Ako abela fere men na proje senanda ko teke wala ko.
is the cleaning of the drainage system in various places.
Ako wala mo nyin dingkolu mi alon ko pahol mi alon ko katra noring alke wuri alke dada.
What is your experience or expertise in the cleaning of drainage system?
Ako nyin dinga balu wala senani nyalo wala ka banku femul bondije. Ako yemune londole soto je fana.
ngamol le soto
I have people,
men ka sin
those who come and dig it.
hanni jebi je sibula ye findi karadola
Even there is water, they will get in and just clean it.
wala ko dunga kono
There are the people who used to get into that.
ni abondi nga lamano kan
When it is when they dig it, we put it on the side of the road.
moto ena
The vehicle will come.
nga pel
We just load the vehicle,
nga ka moto kono
put it in the vehicle.
moto ta fay
Then the vehicle will carry it and dump it somewhere around.
We know that you have been paid several amounts of money for the cleaning of this drainage system.
Ako nga kalam tala ko ko di jamale dila wala kejo ko di jamala pour ka je ko ka jindin ko seniyandi.
We have seen one of your invoice for on the date 23rd of May 2022,
Ngela invoice doji je mi alon ko May karo 2022.
where you issued an invoice to K.M.C for an amount of $376,614.
Ako je inata invoice doji mi alon ko ifangola kodo yeme nyinin ka nyante jola menam wala mu
$76,214.
$214.
And in your description,
And we light andro men iskaito me itandi.
in the invoice,
Awala invoice ora me itandi.
the first thing is cleaning and removal of debris from the drainage starting Choistown to Talinding.
Ako wala mo ka dumding ko kono ka wo wuri nolu men bije ani bangol men be sakrinje ka bo Churchtown fo ka rafon talindi.
Talinding primary to the Faros.
Ka bo talindi primary fanan kata fo farol kono.
And the second is the cleaning and removal of debris from the drain starting from Swedish Council to Kachikali.
Andum fanan fulanya ngo fanan meji ya wala mu Swedish Council baka ka bo je kata fo kachikali.
The first is $238,400.
Ako follow wala mo $238,400.
And the second is $138,214.
Ako fulanya wala mo $138,240.
How do you arrive at these figures, at this conclusion?
Ako ni nanga mo alkafuta je nyaadi le. Ika hay ma nyaadi le fo ika futa ni nanga mo to nyante jola menna.
men ka fandi nanga moto comme moto tiol me keta
It's the vehicle owners that you hire their vehicles for,
ani lebere sol me keta
and the laborers.
ka fu do ko yim notale
They said it's a dirty work.
isi kura nga soro no je anything
You can even observe this is therein.
ni be dun la je si sama to she
Whenever they're getting inside that pot, I buy shoes for them. I buy gloves
ani pe lolu
and the shovels or spades.
So call BCN.
I used to buy them all. And wherever these things are going to be dumped, I am charged by the drivers. So without money, if you don't get money, they will not agree to do the work. Unless if I take my monies and pay for them. Whenever they have the monies, then they return it to me.
But your invoice
invoice
does not disclose all this.
You
You just have figures. It's very vague. For instance, if you say cleaning and removal of debris from the drain starting Town to Talending, $238,400.
dinkol senandi kanol bondije anim bankol membe sakrinje wili cheme fula wili tanani.
It does not tell anyone what this involves.
Ako wo man fen fe itani ko ke tanyari le wala nyanta kala nyame.
Whether you will hire trucks.
Ako fo moto le luwasi.
How many trucks you will hire?
Moto jël be men luwasi.
How much it will cost you?
How many
laborers you will hire, if any? How many it will cost you? How many days this work will be executed? If you're going to apply any substance, what type of substance you apply? If you're going to purchase any material, what it will entail? It has no information. But K.M.C still finds a way of paying. Without all this technical specification or details. So if you are overcharging them, how will they even know?
What you are saying, before KMC issued me the contract, NRA used to give me the work. The amount I charge to the NRA, I don't even charge KMC that amount. Because what we normally say is square meter. So I used to deal with them like that. To take it out and to transport it. So I've been doing that for long. Every year I am given that contract, or otherwise, if not me, another person. But the type of job is, maybe not if I told there will be no problem. But if you go and see the shed hold, there you will realize whether what I have charged them is normal or is not normal.
I would not know.
You may know.
No one will know. The NRA is not why we are here. KMC is why we are here. For this proceeding. So let's limit ourselves to KMC. Were you issued a job completion certificate?
For job completion certificate. Any type of job, whenever I carried on up to the completion, they write a paper and give it to me.
Do you have this certificate? It
may possible I get them because I have many papers and as I said I'm not literate. So but when I go back I will try to check.
We will appreciate it if you can produce this certificate. Because if you don't have this certificate,
yes,
it will be difficult to know whether you in fact executed these functions or not.
I will check, but these are the type of documents they used to give to me all the time.
Yes.
But I'll go, when I go back, I'll check. If it is there, I'll bring it.
Do you know, by any chance, any other company or business that is also contracted for the clearing of illegal dump sites and communal dump sites?
Ako fanang fo isi model long, wala isi company dol long. Mi alang go wol fanang ikanyin do ko sifal di tol la fanang men kamunta ko kata mbalitolu bondi aning wala kasilolu dinkolu fenke wuri
ako fo ci monke
ako foye modol fana lonne wala company do menka do ko ko ite ka menke mi an ko wujun fana ka contrat ko di la kata mbalitolu senandi wala ka dinkolu wuri ako foye dol fana lonjele wa
nin dol ka benjele budum malam foye ka ke fo baba nin dol ka benjele
I used to meet with some of them, so I have no idea whether they do the same or not.
Do you know Salis Enterprise?
Ako kami for Salis Enterprise, yolone.
mento musal enterprise
Yes.
hangalo ngolo
Yes, I do.
Do you know Mayesa Enterprise?
Ako Maesa Enterprise, yolone. I know that of Sally, but
How about SARS Construction?
ako SARS Construction, yolone.
SARS Construction. Okay.
Yes.
Have you ever competed with these companies or businesses for the clearing of dump sites or the hiring of shovel loaders or any contract for KMC?
Ako fo eni molu alnene nyofufu contract ko la ko be kamen fo bidin KMC nyoli ya mi alon ko itani tol fo alnene benta je bang ka nyofufu nyin ko la
kamunke
ka nyofufu do ko nyina ko me nyanta di la menna ha eni Salis Enterprise anen nyin company la men to fo ako fo alnene benta kane fe wala alnene nyofufu wala
Salis Enterprise.
Have you ever competed with them for any contract in any bid?
Ako fo ale nyo sawal contract ko la pour jumala ba gagner wala ba di la jumala
Yalla kete safele do safe. Ite la invoice samba do fana la invoice samba.
they normally write to us, they write to you, they write to others, and we all bring our invoices there.
But you have never been present with them in any form of ceremony or event or gathering to decide who is the winner of a particular contract?
Ako bot ini ako sa ini ni molu al nene mambeng comme ñoo fufu ko le mu kalon ko sa wala karle gagnata wala contrat ko soto wala karle gagnata ako wato nene man soto ba me an ko albeta la kili
Nakeda fana makalam.
if it happens I'm not aware.
You have been awarded a contract and the payment was made to you 1 month payment for waste collection from all the following communal dumps: Nenewali, SDA, cemetery, traffic, lights, and others as and the amount is $470,000 for 1 month for these areas. You had competed, allegedly, even though we know from procurement that there was no competition, but you have competed with Mayesa Enterprise and Salis Enterprise.
Ako fo haklo ba kan bang wala saklo si plano wala ko wati ne sotota mi alon ko ni mola ka to faten Salis Enterprise ani Maisa ale ñoo fufu do ko wala mi alon ko pour ka dulal senendi dump side wala membe bakaw ani adula jamale faten ako fo ne ketale bang.
And all of you allegedly sent invoices.
Anu atol mo sabol be ale invoice ki yele.
You won the contract.
Ako bari tena ta gagné.
You signed a contract.
Inata sa contract ko ni sign.
Do you know why you won the contract from amongst these 2 other bidders?
Ako sign me atina ite gagné ta contract ko soto wo mo sabol wo mo flolu be atol mo sabalem atol le ñoo fufu ite gagné ta. Ako ela gagné o daliro menti ya lon ne bang. Me atina contrat ko di ite gagné ta.
Ngalon de contrat ko de niaji ba kanyela. So nal mo sabo ya safe. Men jida. Men da jida. De ko woleta. Men da jida ko woleta. Yo. So maybe wali men ke janinte men ke je wala ka different.
To my own thinking is that I thought that as a competition, so whoever the cheapest one is the one they come for. So I think my price is cheaper than that of others. This is why I was selected.
It cannot be just the cheapest. Price is one thing, but you must have the capacity, the capability to execute the contract.
Ako ni ajuwe menfo ako tonya amanke ko price ol damalem de wala nanga moyo menfo ite tale do yata ako hanide ako do ko ni ba di la mola nyanta juwe la momi an ko ay do ko faham la londo soto.
Why would they give it to you if you don't have a staff? You don't have facilities, you don't have equipment, you don't have machinery of any kind.
Ako muna tina a contract ko iba dila itila muna tina ite ganyeta. Ite man dogula al soto. Ite man masingol soto. Alondo te bulu. Dalilo me atina ya dila. Ako muna ya atina ye dolu bali ite ya di itila.
Alondo ko be mbule.
I have the know-how, the knowledge. I got the knowledge.
Because na alondo te mbulu ndake no.
If I don't get the knowledge, I cannot be able to execute it.
The others too have the know-how.
Ako wol fana yolondo soto jile.
Were you communicated to that you won this contract? Did they write to you that you won this contract?
Ako sign purite along wala ka itandila ko sign contract ko nying iganyeta. Ako foyo safele bang wala diam tienda. Kita nyade le purite akalam da ko itele ganyeta.
Ni me asuro ke command le ko itele contract ko so.
Whoever became the winner, you are called and informed that now you get the contract.
And who will call you?
Ako jumale be commander ni okera.
Men be service.
The people at the service.
And who are these people?
Ako wollem juma nyolti.
Service nga men beje la min baji ñol le beje.
Those at the service, Lamin Baji, they are the people they are in.
Lamin, is it Lamin F. Baji?
Ako coming for Lamin F. Baji.
Ha.
Yes.
Why would they call you when they do not award these contracts?
Ako muna na ye commandi niwe contract call dealer.
Because nteka doko kele ñom butol jo janitol ko joro.
Because normally I pre-finance before they refund me the monies.
But you don't have a pre-finance agreement with council.
Ako bare tani wol man alma o d'accord o kede.
Why would you pre-finance? Why would you pre-finance if there is no pre-finance agreement with council?
Ako muna tana ite ka o ke be pare council ma jo ite ka joro ke dan council be jola.
Moto tiyo men na moto ta yalon di dompi site woto.
If you take somebody's truck and just dump or station it at the dump site, if you need the monies, he will not wait for council. This is why I used to pre-finance them.
But you have to agree with council for pre-financing.
Ako bare wo fana nyanta kala kachale to mian ko ni council kachata fali benta kanto ko ite bela ko do dépense la dandi tul be jola.
The contract with you would be such that you would be pre-financing.
Ako baje la contract ko ni ba dile la be me tan la wala ko do ni contract ko ni itele ba jola tulunga na ko do ite murundi ko do la.
But there is nothing of that sort.
Ako bare wo sifate je aman safe aman fo. All the works or the contracts I did for them, I did it until the completion of the contract or the work, then I am paid.
Do you have evidence of pre-financing of any of these contracts?
Ako sign for asedo be bulleba wala fena so remember asede ala ko tonya le mu iteka ko do jole after nyuni kana ke te jo ke murundi jo wala ke ila ko do murundi. No, I don't write it, it's not written.
That's it. Do you pay these people you subcontract through bank transfers or cash payment?
Ako sign ni kameno ta contract wala ni be jola wala ka fengol menu luas ni be jola eka kodole eke jo kodola bang fa eka fengole dila me ala ko bank lem eka ke bank transfer wala eke jo kodola. I used to pay them in cash.
Now, do they give you receipts?
Ako ni ko do comme receipt wala ni enjo ko do la ngasa fe ka to sa fe ka itan la ko enjo le ako fo ko dile la receipt
lebere sol la ba
you mean laborers.
Your pre-financing has to do with everything in relation to the contract.
Ako comme ka ben foten ko il fangole ka kila ko do bondi ka joro ke dan du nyunu bete jola akay nyinen ka wala fem fem yalla ko ite yalla ko do bondi ya du ngabulu fo aka receipt o dile la. They are the laborers. I pay for them, they work for me. Because they trust me. Or they have trust in me.
No, but you hire equipment as well. Do you pay before you are paid?
Yes.
Mr. Suwareh, my last question would be, have you paid any monies to any person that works for council?
Ako fo inene kodo di wala mojo kodo la mi an ka be do ko la council K.M.C.
By way of gift?
Come ka so wala ka ma ko e.
Or payment of any kind?
Wala ka joro ka kodo di la mi an ko aketa joro nyaawo nya.
Or just to give them money because probably you just want to help?
Wala ka kodo di la ba ilafte ma ko ila.
Have you done that?
Ako fo ne ketale ba? No, I'm not aware of that.
Have you transferred any monies from your account to any individual? The monies that you have been paid to your account?
Ako fo inene ko do bondi la account to ya transfer ka modo ka di do la account to ba ka dundi je konto.
Anyone that work for council that you have paid monies?
Ako mi yaron ka be do ko la council fo anane ketale ba?
You are on the oath.
ako ikalta alquran akay ni kamena siaklo bulandi ko ikalta num ako fo de ne katale ba
Ako metal de.
well it took you a long time but
Metal de.
it was a long time
When was that?
ako kita wati juma
Ngambale tol akadame to ngambale tol londi dame.
normally where I used to station the or put the mbalit
Malam for last lemba.
I think it's about 8
But bidé motol nata do yo stop le.
but when they got their vehicles I was stopped.
Who did you pay or give gift to?
Ako yaji jumale jo wala yadi jumale no.
Ko ni bidé ngambale tol nata yo stop le. Ntele ke jol na kodola.
I said when the mbalit came it was stopped. I paid them my monies.
Mr. Baji.
Suwareh.
Mr. Suwareh, not Baji.
Sorry, I mean Mr. Baji,
Okay.
F. Baji, the director of service.
Ako lamin F Baji, director of service.
Or the people
Is
that work.
is deputy director of service.
Yes, well, I was overseeing the office of the.
Yes.
Yes, the deputy director of service overseeing the office of the director
Ako
of service.
normal service la normal anko membi gamen for deputy lamin F Baji.
Anyone, or people that work in that office,
Ako fo naman katati ala normal anko mi anko be doko ala office kono.
or procurement,
Wala la ifam kadamen for procurement.
or any member of council.
Wala nomoti mi ala ko council doko lalem.
Have you had cause
Ako fo
give them any form of gift because of your satisfaction of your contract?
For what in the sort of bang me along ko ila jusol ata ifaranke wol ilafta ke jusol landi come isulata men e kaso to bulu inene fendi wo mol bulu bang wala inene fendu mol bulu ka ma koy wala kudol
Ani ma kalam.
I cannot remember.
Right, Mr. Suwareh, thank you so much. We will call you back unless there are questions to the commissioners.
Ako hani sign de betanna jam follow barbe kumandla nani ni sudo biye ako sign ela moy alfal natra wal fana efeso to be nyini kala men.
But before that, we will want to admit your statement into evidence.
Ako bare landi wobe kala el fangola statement o ela kalmolo mba dundila ngake sede jarore
Into evidence as an exhibit.
hasdi ko
Please look at your signature.
ako kayto juwe fo
Afale jam.
ikaben samana yo juwe
So you can just compare it.
ako ye juwe o fulol fo kilingol lemba
Ana ko be la kede. Abemu kilo.
yes
The last
very
sign.
fast. It's authentic.
We
It's very
admitted the statement of the witness into evidence as an exhibit.
yes ako sign ite ku kala ela o statement o ba dundila commissioner to yake sede jaroti
Okay.
The statement dated the 10th of July 2024, made by the witness, Karamo is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/LKS/KMC/002.
Ask the commission, please.
Yes, I have just two questions. Mr. Suwareh has said in his statement,
ako ela kuma kango lemde ela statement oto
that is page 2.
ako kayit fulajango
You said, let me read the first line.
ako sign ate fenkala ela kalmol follow membi abina wala karana ya moy
You said, I was also awarded 8 contracts amounting to a total of 3,200,000 in
ako
2018.
ako 2018 inata fo janko e contract call di la menta fo contract say ando a haymo ni akodo jube atata 4 million
3 million
excuse me 3 million
200,000.
200,000 wala million saba wili cheme fula
Is that your statement?
ako ila kalmol level ti kodi
Okay.
very well
And you have also further said that
andun ko ten it continue ta ka foko
you were also given an other contract amounting to 3,290,000.
Your
That
contract
was in 2019.
your contract do di la mi yaron ko atata 4 million saba cheme fula dala si tan kononto and woketa dum 2018 3 million 200 2019
Yes.
3 million 290 ako fa mi talati
The earlier amount, the 3.2 million was 2018.
ako
The-
2 million wo keta 2018
The 3 million 290 was 2019.
ako men keta 3 million 290 ako keta 2019
Yes. So were you given any contract in 2020, 2021, and 2022, 2023?
ako 2020 2021 2022 ako fo ine contract yo fana yo contract ko dila wala ba
itol kam men dina wala nyin kaytote
all I'm giving is that these are the documents of the contracts awarded to me.
So no, we just want to confirm whether in 2020 you had a contract with KMC.
Ako kome ate fango lafta ifango ya fo ya sinenda for 2020 in KMC a contract ko dila ba? Unless if I go and I check this type of papers. These papers are the one that exactly remind me of at what year or what time I have a contract with them.
Okay, you will help our registrar to check for you, since you cannot write.
Ako
To
sabe
check for you 2020, 2021, 2 and 3 end of December, whether you have been given any contracts by KMC.
ako sa ning kamera be nyola obe ma ko dale sa je ko pour ka kaytol itandila wala ka kaytol bonyoto.
Okay.
Ha ka bo 2020 2021 2022 2023 for in any contracts to e bulle ya moy.
Okay.
Very well.
Is that all for this witness?
For now, we will certainly call Mr. Suwareh
Okay.
once we are done.
So,
with
Mr. Suwareh, you will check with, you will liaise with the registrar to take note of the documents that you have presented.
Ako ni bata jan sabe
You
men
will
kala
list them.
registra Mr. Kamara fele. Honorable. Saiba jela ate honorable abe ma ko dale ka kaytol bonyoto ya moy.
Okay.
Ha men anyanta kala nyama beke yo nyawo.
Okay.
Very well.
Thank you so much for coming.
Ako a elana jande abaraka bage ya katale.
And when we go through the documents, if we need you to clarify anything for us,
Ako
we'll
kaytol
call
me
you to come.
ila kaytol me ko yedundi jang ibina be ajube la kiling so ni parata fana ni sulo so to jeybe ko man la men na priya senandi be ko man dal ya moy
Problem dala.
inshallah.
Akoy ifani abay.
Thank you the commission.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, I'm grateful.
Alam ngale nal tang.
May God guide you.
Can you please call the next one?
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. You may kindly take your seat. Mr. Witness, continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, may I remind you that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair. Thank you. Madam Chair, I hand over the witness for us to proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Kujabi.
Afternoon.
You're welcome back.
Thank you.
I hope this time around you were served.
Yes, I'm served.
Thank you. Council.
Yes, Council Kamara will proceed with this witness.
Council, we may proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Kujabi.
Afternoon.
Could you kindly tell the commission your names?
Can you repeat?
Please speak into the mic.
I didn't hear you well.
Good afternoon, Mr. Kujabi. From here.
Council is talking to you. Do you hear her now?
Good afternoon, Mr. Kujabi.
Afternoon.
Could you kindly tell the commission your names?
I am Lahaiba Kujabi.
What is your address?
I live in Nemakunku.
What do you do for a living?
Construction.
Okay, briefly take us through your educational background.
I attended St. Charles Primary School, then Kotu Munazamat and Amitage High School.
Mr. Kujabi, speak up a bit louder so that we can hear you.
St. Charles Primary School and Kotu Munazamat and Amitage High School to Gambia Technical Training Institution.
Do you remember making a statement with the investigators of this commission?
Yes, I make statement.
2 statements?
Yes, I was called on 2 occasions to make
Okay.
statement.
The registrar will give you the original statement for you to look through it and confirm the contents of your statement. Are those the statements you gave?
Yes, yes,
You confirm both?
yeah, I confirm both.
Madam Chair, we apply to tender the statement of the witness, Mr. Lahaiba Kujabi, dated the 23rd of September 2024, into evidence as an exhibit. And an additional statement of the witness, Mr. Lahaiba Kujabi, dated the 24th October 2024 as well.
The witness statement dated the 23rd of September 2024 made by Lahaiba Kujabi, and the additional statement made on the 24th of October 2024 are admitted together in evidence as exhibit, and they are marked as LGC/LK/KMC/001.
As the commission pleases. Mr. Kujabi, what sort of business do you do?
Construction.
Do you have any cause to work with the Cardiff Municipal Council?
Yes, I did several works for them.
Okay, when was this?
Actually, I cannot remember the exact years, but I can recall the scopes of works I did for them.
So these works, how did you know about these works that you were contracted for?
Some were tendered, some we were called to visit at the site, somewhere on emergency works too, and we visit the sites.
Okay, prior to these works that you've done for KMC, do you know anyone at KMC?
KMC, at first, I don't know nobody, but when I started working with them, I started knowing most of them.
Councillor,
At first,
I believe it's a convenient point to stop because it's already full.
as Madam Chair pleases.
Yes. Mr. Kujabi,
Yes,
it is time.
okay.
So we will continue on Monday. We will continue your evidence on Monday.
Monday,
Yes. We may rise.